All right, we're back with Tuesday's workout. Okay, so today we have 5 movements and they're all going to be done till failure for 3 rounds. Okay, so the big kicker on this one is it's going to be how much effort you put into it. Okay, so this could be a really difficult exercise where we're really pushing it, or if you let yourself fall into that trap, it can be pretty easy. Okay, so I want you to push yourself, go really hard at it. This is a big mind over matter type exercise, okay? So I want you to be squeezing these reps out. Okay, so let's get started. You do your warm up as long as you need, all the stuff we usually do, hip circles, shoulder circles, huggers, world's greatest stretch. Knock it out, make sure you're moving a bit before you start this, okay? It's gonna be really important. Our first exercise is push-ups, okay? Every single exercise that we have today is gonna be paired with a lesser difficulty exercise of the same movement. Okay, so our first exercise, we have push-ups. And this is same thing, we go till failure. This should be difficult enough to where you're not getting 30 reps in on this first one, right? So that means we're lowering our position, right? We're not going super high or on the wall. We're lowering a bit, so maybe between like 8 and 15 reps, we're starting to feel it and we're starting to struggle, okay? So our normal push-up position, we'll make sure we're over our hands here, okay? We're locked in, hips aren't high, okay? Locked in, squeezing the glutes, we're pushing away from the ground, doing our normal push-ups, okay? And this is going for as many as you can feel like you can do with good form in that push-up position, okay? As soon as we get to that point, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have our weights nearby, okay? And these are fairly light weights, something that you could probably do fresh anywhere from 30 to 40 times, okay? So, but by the time we're done with those push-ups, that's not gonna be happening as easily. So we instantly, as soon as we're done with those push-ups, we grab our weights, we fall back, and we're doing our chest press, okay? Boom, 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 over and over and over. And I want these fast, controlled still with good form, but fast. We should be feeling those push-ups. So we shouldn't be able to be doing these for 2 minutes straight, but you need to go as far and as long as you can, as many reps as you can get until you're like this. Okay, I'm done, right? And that should take a little bit because we're doing light weights, but that means we're really squeezing every rep we can out of that movement, okay? So that's the first one. We have push-ups and then a floor press combined. Our second one is going to be squatting. Okay, so we have squats with weight. So we're going to go ahead and grab a weight in each arm, okay? Each arm, we're really going to focus, especially when we have weight in each arm, of not letting the shoulder roll forward as we come down. Boom, shoulders back. This is the first motion. We got to lock this in every time. Hold that as we go down and do our squat. Our weight needs to get at least below the knee here. Boom, we drive back up. So pick fairly heavy weights because our legs are strong, should be able to squat a fair amount. As soon as we're done with our max amount, right, and I'm talking max, we're here and we're barely getting up, okay? Then we put these weights down. We're just going regular air squats now, okay? Fast, dynamic. We'll be able to speed up the squat a little bit once we put the weights down, but it should be fairly quick that we start slowing down even on these air squats. Okay, but same thing, we go until we're really having a hard time getting back up, okay? So squeeze as much as you can out of those. We have squat with weights, our suitcase squats. Air squats is that second movement. Our third movement, we have row. So we're gonna grab those same weights, okay? We're gonna hip hinge, right? So a little bend in the knee here, butt goes back, chest comes forward until we're fairly parallel with the ground. The biggest fault I see here is we get into a good position, but as we row, we start lifting here. We gotta really be aware of keeping this position here. That's why we do all those core movements, so we can lock this position in place and have it be safe, steady, and controlled as we're doing our rows, okay? We breathe in, good posture, shoulders down and back. We're flexing that core. And now we're rowing here, not coming up, staying low here. As many rows as we can get with that heavier weight. Okay, with the heavier weight, good form, but really go until you're starting to struggle. Once we're done, we go and grab our band. Okay? And not just like a little bit of easy tension here. Try and double up on that band. Grip close so this becomes a little harder with more tension. Now, okay, now we have just band pull aparts. Ooh, ooh, really moving that scapula. Really trying to touch those shoulder blades on your back, okay? Over and over until failure. Till failure on all of these, okay? So our third motion, bent over rows. As soon as we're done with this, we need quick transitions here. We grab our band that should be right in front of us, and we immediately start going. The faster the transition, the less you're probably going to have to do because your body won't be able to recover. Boom, we hit the transition, we start doing our band pull aparts, our back's already tired and pumped from the rows, and we'll get to that end point a lot quicker, okay? So don't put these down, rest, go on over, pick this up, mess around with the hand position, try it out now, and then go. No, this is a row here. Boom, we get to our end point, boom, down, grab, and we're already going, okay? I want to try to make that transition quick. Our fourth movement, we have lunge, okay? So we could do this two ways. If you have a heavy enough weight, we could do it in a goblet position, like so. If we don't have a heavy enough weight to make that difficult enough, we're going to grab both our weights. One's going to go on the inside. With this inside one, it's probably going to help if you turn it slightly, okay, just so it clears this back leg. Okay, so we turn it slightly. This one stays straight, and we're doing our lunges here. Making sure we're not doing this. We're staying nice and upright, using that leg, those glutes. We're not letting our knees cave in. We're driving out here. Lunges, okay? As soon as we're done, we drop. We come right back, air lunges. This is the only one where we're gonna have to do it two sides. Okay, we do our one side here. Once that leg is thoroughly tired, we switch. We grab our weights. We do it on this side. Boom, as many as we can. We drop, we're right back up. Quick transition right into it. That'll make it so we don't have to do a whole lot of the air ones. We'll already be tired from the weighted ones. We'll get to that end point a lot quicker. In our fifth and final motion, we have a curl with the tricep extension, okay? We've done this one before. We're going to grab our weights. We're going in that hip hinge position again, just like we were doing with the row. Boom, hip hinge here. We're going curl, tricep extension, curl. The main thing on this one is we can't let these elbows sway, right? Because then we're just using momentum. So we pin here, control, control. It doesn't have to be like super fast. We're not using that momentum. We lock everything in place. Slow control, okay? As soon as we're done with that one, we're just going to do the same exact motion, but with the band. So what we can do is even set up here, have the band already under our feet. We're here. We do our set until we really feel like we're having to use more momentum. We get tired, we finish those out. Immediately grab here. Now our curl back, curl back. These ones can be a little faster, a little bit more dynamic, but the arms should be feeling like cinder blocks by the time we're done. And that's all we got today, okay? We had a deload week last week, so we should be feeling pretty fresh and ready to hit this. So that's why we have 3 rounds of this, and that's why it's a big mental battle, because it's going to be hard to do 3 rounds till failure like that each time. But there's only 5 movements, 10 technically if you pair it with a little less weighted variation. But 5 motions, 5 exercises in total. You can do this. Push it, give it all you got, and we'll see you next time. Good luck.